crisis. It has accumulated over the last few years to such an urgent issue. These students who are paying extortionate rates for accommodation in the South Dublin area in particular, they're paying between say 800 and 1400 euro a month for what is often substandard accommodation, box rooms, and then the other end of the scale is accommodation that's far too luxurious. The government has been scratching their heads and let the property developers swoop in and build accommodation that has swimming pools and bowling alleys and double beds with en-suites, but they're not putting in the basic amenities like ovens, and there is no rent caps, so the rent is being increased year on year, and it's just becoming impossible for students to afford it. We're seeing students who are working 20 to 30 hour weeks on top of studying and on top of taking loans out of the likes of the credit unions and the banks just to afford accommodation here in Dublin. They're paying upwards of 12 grand a year, and it's just not sustainable. All politicians say they're willing to listen, which is we're not seeing any action at the moment. And I think the problem that has been over the last number of years, the government have just been continuously scratching their heads about what to do with this. And they thought allowing property developers in to build more accommodation to increase the supply would actually improve the situation, but it's actually made it worse, because what they've allowed them to build is accommodation that is far above the standards that students are looking for. They're just looking for something basic with a wardrobe, a desk that they can study on, and a decent sized bed. They're not looking for luxury, but the government has allowed that to happen. They've allowed hotels to be built for students, and it's really ridiculous now that students are being left with only two options: accommodation that is far too luxurious that they can't afford, or accommodation that is absolutely substandard and squalor, and it's just been asked to pay high rents for that.
For feet, not for sleep! Streets are for feet, not for sleep! Streets are for
you.